Well, get your very own e-bike. Did you get it for birthday, for anniversary, or employee of the month? That would be something. Or you got it for Christmas. But anyway, for the holidays, a belated happy birthday, belated Merry Christmas, depending on whenever you're gonna be watching this video. But anyway, I'm LJ Felix. Nice to meet you. And I'll give you pretty much like 10 tips on very much owning your first or second e-bike. Let's get on with it. Tip 1. Of course, upon receiving your e-bike through the box, you're gonna have to assemble it. Well, of course, I'm not sure if it's ever gonna work if it's not assembled. But mine's came in as assembled, it's just folded up. There's just some components where you just have to screw it on, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's all self-explanatory with the tip 1, just to make sure it's fully assembled correctly towards your actual needs. I mean, the first tip, actual first tip, is the seat, where you have to adjust it according to your height. You know, I'm not that tall. I'm 6'1", and this needs to be pretty much, you know, at a regular kind of height. You know, to the point where your feet don't actually waddle like over here. So it's kind of like you're swimming like a duck, like you're paddling like a duck. So just to make it like a, you know, as comfortable as possible when you're riding your bike. Tip number 2, gotta make sure to clean up your brakes. Clean up your brakes with alcohol. Well, not that kind of alcohol, but this kind of alcohol. Yeah. Sometimes it would have grease or oil that may have come in contact upon shipping. And just to make sure that you don't slide everywhere and you won't get crazy enough to, when you're riding it, and you'll be like in Tokyo Drift. So that's tip number 2. Make sure to clean up your brakes. Just to make sure they work, actually. Tip number 3, it's always good to grab spare tools just in case. I mean, you'll never know when or what might happen. You know, just like a car. Spare tools are kind of like a double thing for like, am I actually supposed to bring all of these things? I mean, this just adds additional weight. You know, even times in emergency, you just have to make sure that you can properly take care of your bike, especially in those hard times when you need it. Tip number 4 is, I'm pretty sure that you caught it earlier on to this video, but it's clothing. Clothing is something where you always have to be seen. Like right now, you don't see me, but now you do. Well, it's just something with the tree. Well, no, that was awkward. But yes, clothing is one of the things that I got for you as a tip. Always be seen. As you can tell that I have a bright orange jacket. It's a puffy jacket because, you know, for one, I love that it's puffy because it's cold right now in Florida, which is crazy. It's like 26 degrees or something like that. Orange, bright as heck, so that you can be spotted by the drivers out there, so that you can be safe. Not 100% safe, of course, because, you know, you're still gonna be out with the cars too. So clothing, be seen, be comfortable. Do not forget your helmet too. Part of the clothing aesthetic. So tip number 5, pump up your tires. Make sure you have enough PSI. You know, it's not like your car, like you'd have to check every so often. But for even all types of bikes, you'd have to check every week even. So make sure you have enough PSI onto your tires. That's tip number 5. Tip number 6, shifting gears. The higher the number you go, the more harder it's gonna pedal, just to make it a little bit challenging for you. The lower the number it is, the easier the pedal, but of course it's gonna be uphill, just to make it easier to pedal. Shifting gears on your bike makes your life easier when riding your bike. Tip number 7, it's being aware of your surroundings. This is something that I do not recommend. If you're gonna listen to music, if you're gonna listen to making phone calls, listening to podcasts or anything while you're riding a bike, not highly recommended, but this right here. What I do recommend are these. sunglasses, and they're open ear. Sunglasses to protect you from the sun rays, UVs, from the sun, and it's open air speakers. Open ear. I actually did make a video of this over here. Check it out for this kind of thing. Ray-Ban Stories. It's a pretty cool thing where it's all open ear. So that's pretty much one of the things that I do recommend if ever you do like to listen to things while you're in the outdoors. And especially being aware of all of your surroundings. Tip number 8 are locks. Of course, you're gonna have to invest a little bit in order to protect your bicycle from not getting stolen, not getting moved around a bit, just etc. Make sure to get yourself a decent kind of a lock mechanism, a chain, or anything to lock down your bike, and also an alarm system. It has a remote, just like, you know, like a car, like a key fob. When you're gonna leave it, of course, lock it. When you come back, you unlock it, because once you lock it and it moves ever so slightly, it'll boost out, tear out your ears, and sound out an alarm. Tip 9, say no to rain. Rain, rain, go away, come again another day. Rain. Make sure it's sunny out, it's slippery when wet. So, and especially it's an electric bike, so make sure to, if it does get wet, I don't know, you just put it on rice. And tip number 10 is just to have fun. I mean, you've got a bike, an electric bike at that, and just ride your bike. Ride it outdoors, get outside, get some sun, get some fresh air, make some cardio. Just do it. You definitely will have fun, just to get out more outdoors. Enjoy what you got, enjoy what you have. I mean, it's necessary in life to just be stress-free. It is said that riding a bike, going outdoors, breathing out the fresh trees outdoors, it relieves your stress levels, anxiety, and all that stuff. All that crazy stuff that us humans have. Just to let go, be free, enjoy the things that you do, explore, everything, ever so forth. So those were my 10 tips with owning an e-bike, well, especially for this HeyBike kind of thing. It's definitely fun to ride around. It gets you outdoors, gets you to places where you're not normally at. So thank you very much for sticking around till this part of the video. I mean, you're awesome. If you do like the video, make sure to leave a like. If you did like it, make sure to subscribe. It's up to you. I mean, I understand. It's no pressure at all. It's an additional click anyway. I know that's kind of hard. I understand. But anyway, thank you very much for sticking around. And let's just hang out for a little bit out here. See what I can do. So the next one. Belated Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.